Headlock versus a guillotine. Any average Joe in the street can just grab and wrap his arm around someone's neck, holding the person in a reverse headlock and squeeze. This position is usually common when two guys get into a tussle and one person wraps his arms around the body of the other. The guillotine is not applied naturally. There's a lot of technical aspects, such as making sure your hand is in the right place so you can finish the choke. Reverse headlock escape. Grabbing the wrist with my one hand, my other hand's on the small of his back. I look up to the sky, twisting my shoulders outward, moving to the back to gain some kind of back control. Important characteristic of the reverse headlock. His one arm is around my neck as the other is over and under my arm. I look up to the sky, break the grip, twisting my shoulders. I move around to the back of the body. From this angle, you can see the opposite side of the headlock as his arm wraps over and under. As I look up and I move to the back of his body. With one arm wrapped around the head and the other arm wrapped underneath my arm, there is really no choke attack or threat unless the arm was moved across the carotid. The guillotine escape. This time your attacker has his arm wrapped around your neck with his hands connected and an arm is not between. I pull my arm over top and drape it over his shoulder, pulling his body downward, turning my shoulders out and moving to the back. This time you can clearly see there is no arm in the way, so the attacker can clearly grab his wrist and pull tight and get a strong choke. The coach will take one of his arms over the shoulder of the attacker, pulling him down, stopping the choke as his other hand grabs the wrist, twisting his shoulders outward and moving to the back. Guillotine escape number 2. As I am about to get choked, I'm going to take one hand over the shoulder. I'm going to swing around to the opposite side of the last escape, grab the back of his thigh, pulling him to the floor. As I pull him to the floor, I'm going to take one hand in his collar or his shoulder, choking him with my forearm as the other hand releases the choke. Once again, take the arm over the shoulder, swing around to the back side, grab the back of the thigh, pull your attacker to the floor, finish with a bread cutter choke as the other hand releases the headlock. Headlock escape to the back. I grab the wrist and pull on the belt as I drop my knees to the floor. I post one hand on the floor, stepping my outside leg up. I slide through with the baseball slide, twisting my shoulders out and moving to the back. Once again, grabbing the wrist, the other hand's on the belt. I drop to my knees, pulling the attacker to the floor. I post my hand on the floor for base. I step one leg up. I baseball slide to my hip as I twist my shoulders outward, freeing the grip and moving to the back. The guillotine escape to the back is not much different than the headlock escape, except for his hands are wrapped around my neck. I post on the floor as I pull him down. I twist my shoulders outward as I move to the back.